Hello and good afternoon, everybody. It's 1 o'clock, and I am doing a live feed from my studio here in Holmfirth every day, Monday to Friday. I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off because it's a proper weekend, and my life is going to stay as normal as possible throughout all the various chaos that we see around us. Since I started doing this a few days ago, my social media feed has been full of you lovelies and your artwork and your commentary, and I haven't seen much of the other nasty stuff. I've only seen lovely stuff. So it's been great, and I thank you. I thank you for joining me, and I hope that I can continue to keep you somewhat amused, distracted. I don't know. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for looking forward to this. Today, I'm going to show you yet another sketchbook, and it is a sketchbook, or one of the sketchbooks that I made and created from the Developing Sketchbooks workshop that is running at the moment. Because of the current chaos in the world, I have made that workshop cheaper and unlimited access. So it's an online workshop, so it's much easier for people to access that particular workshop and get involved. There's a Facebook group that the students are all in, and thank you, Bev. And it's a really good place to share, to be inspired, to help you create, and hopefully those students are finding all the videos that were involved in that workshop incredibly inspiring, and it's helping move their artwork forward. So today I have another sketchbook for you from that particular series. I have got some questions to answer from, it was Saturday, I think, maybe Friday, when I last showed you one of my other sketchbooks, which was card drawing. I'll give you a quick flick through. I'll get it the right way up. Hang on. This one, look. Okay, card drawing sketchbook. If you were with me, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you weren't with me during that video, then you can find the recording down on my timeline further down. Just scroll down, and everything that I put in my daily feeds will be also posted on my Facebook page. You are very welcome to share those with other people and encourage them to join me here at 1 o'clock Monday to Friday. For those of you who have seen this through the Explore Textiles group, I'm not going to share it there anymore. I'm only going to keep it here. So come to this spot, see it here, watch it here, and it kind of reduces my admin, actually. I found that I've had a huge amount of admin since I started doing this, so kind of social media admin, which is great. It's lovely, loving the attention, super. However, I really want to work in my studio as well. So, and my typing isn't as fast as my speaking. So be here. That's the key thing. On a daily basis, I'm going to talk you through different aspects of my studio. I'm going to do you a little tour around. I'm going to talk through the different threads that I use, the machines that I use, things like that. And you can request information from me should you wish. My list for that is growing and growing. But from yesterday, hi Louise. From yesterday or the day before, can't remember, lost track of days, Joy in Australia got in touch, and she said that following one of the courses, one of the workshops that she'd been on with me at Fibre Arts Australia in Adelaide back in, it was October time, she said, I'd mentioned card drawing, and she said she tried it in Tasmania, and she immediately felt sick. She couldn't control her drawing. She didn't really know what she was doing. It was kind of carnage. How do I do it? So I use a hardback sketchbook. It's not too big a sketchbook. I don't have many tools in my hand, so you need to be able to hold on to one or two tools maximum. Don't have many instruments around you, drawing implements. Keep it really, really basic. You've got 2 seconds maximum to take a visual snapshot of the view in front of you. Then you've got to retain the key aspects of that information and put it down on your page. End. So whole process, no more than 5 seconds. Honestly, no more than 5 seconds. No time to get car sick. No time to worry about what you're doing, and don't use anything messy. The other thing Joy said was, how did I stop myself from not getting kind of swayed around in the car? And all I can say is using a strong core. I go to Pilates as often as I possibly can. And my Pilates and yoga teacher, Amanda, here in Home Firth, will be very proud of how strong my core is. She is now running her lessons online, and I'm hoping the first one is going to kick off tomorrow evening. So if anybody wants to know about that, I can put you in touch with Amanda. Wherever you are in the world, there will be a time that is good for you. And then you will be able to draw like I can with a strong core. So Pilates, Joy, that's the answer. Pilates and being quick, being decisive and quick. So send me more information about what you want to know, and I will try my darndest to answer it to the best of my ability. Please keep it textile-y, arty, creative-y. Hi Marissa again, ci vediamo presto. Okay, so let me talk you through this particular sketchbook. So this little sketchbook that I've got for you today is based on the yes, Pilates, so I can draw with a strong core. Okay, yes, do that. I mean, have you seen the photo? I'll try and share it again on my Facebook page, of Matisse drawing from his bed, holding a big long stick. So when he was bedbound, he's holding a big long stick, drawing huge drawings on the wall. Now, to hold that stick at length requires still some strength, you know, to be able to put a mark on the wall. I'll try and look out the photo and I'll post it, and you'll see he had a strong core too. So it's obviously, Pilates is vital for creativity. What can I say? So getting on to this sketchbook, it goes through. I'm not even going to talk through the sketchbook. I'm just going to show you the images, and you can see it bit by bit, and then you can make your mind up as to whether the sketchbook workshop is right for you or not. If any of you are doing this, who are watching, yes, very impressive. You should, Marissa. I'll send a stick along for you. If any of you are watching and are on the sketchbook workshop or have done the sketchbook workshop and you want to add any commentary to the timeline now while I flick through the pages, then feel free. Hopefully it's positive. I'll delete it if it's negative. I'm joking. So this is Developing Sketchbook Workshop. I've also got the online printing workshop, and I'm going to do some printing I think later in the week. I have to order some extra stuff. All my stuff's in Italy, but I'll order in some extra bits, and then I'll be able to do some printing for you and show you how that's working. So enough of my nattering, because I could natter for a long while. I'm going to switch the camera around and point it down at the sketchbook, and then I'm just going to flick through. I'll go through quite slowly so you can see each page, and you can type any questions for me, but I'm not really going to talk through the sketchbook. Hi Catherine. I'm not going to talk through, so here we go. Let's switch this round, bear with me. Thanks, and thanks, Shona. I quite like nattering, I have to admit. I'll tell you what, I'll do it like that. Okay, you can kind of see, it feels like I'm a long way away, but I can't focus in any more than that. So, here we go. You like my nattering as well, Wilma? I'm pleased, thank you. I've got the wrong glasses on to read the comments on the screen and see what I'm doing with the sketchbook. Say if you want me to hover anywhere, won't you? It's a lovely day today, Vicky, for the garden, isn't it? I did a bit of gardening yesterday, actually. No, day before. I sat and did absolutely nothing yesterday afternoon. Drank far too much wine, and then I found a bottle of Bailey's. Disaster. Didn't think I'd ever be able to sleep again. Wine and menopause don't mix, do they? Can't turn that one. There we go. So these are dual-sided. It was a pretty perfect day, actually, Vicky, yeah. It's a nice page, isn't it? Like that one. So I'm not sure that these pages actually made the final cut for the Developing Sketchbooks workshop, because I made lots and lots of sketchbooks for that particular workshop. Some made it, some didn't. Some I've kind of pieced together to make other books. The main couple that I used in the actual filming, they're in Italy at the moment, so not going to see them for a long time. No, you see, these some of these are unseen pieces. And this is very, very different from the sketchbook that I showed yesterday. Let's just stretch that out a little bit. It's kind of concertinas out. Some pages I haven't quite got round to yet. That's all fine. Some plastic. This work is very, very different, and it did lead to it led to a different body of work at the time of creating these, and it's really good. Now you might recognise that one, some of you. It's really good to play in a very different way, which is what the Developing Sketchbooks workshop is all about. That's stitch. I don't know if you can pick up the detail on the screen, but this one is machine stitch, free machine embroidery. It's quite difficult to see that one, but it's a list on an envelope. This one is stitched paper, well, punched paper. No thread. Bit of negative space there. And this is a stamp, a print stamp. How long did it take me to make this sketchbook? Do you know, I don't know, but I couldn't say for sure. I'll start back at the beginning again for those who missed it. The sketchbook workshop, when I have run the sketchbook workshop as a face-to-face workshop, it can last anything from a day to 2 days. I can do it as a day-long workshop. However, in the at the moment online, you've got an unlimited access. Prior to this, when I did it as a kind of limited access, I gave people 2 weeks. So I would have expected people to maybe spend a couple of hours a day on it, or maybe a couple of full days. It depends what type of space you have in your schedule to play. And actually, I don't know if you can see the detail in this one. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. Can you see the very subtle detail? It's really good for me to revisit these books because it reminds me of things that I haven't seen for a while. So yeah, you have to devote some time. One student in the sketchbook workshop this morning said, "Oh, it's taken her a lot longer than she'd expected." That's life. It takes time to get something good out of it. And I wouldn't necessarily use all of these bits of imagery, but I would select, and this bit of imagery here, I have utilised that in various things. It's really nice to see that every day I'm getting a few more people watching live, and they're here live with me while I do these feeds. We're obviously in strange and uncharted territory in the world at the moment, and it's nice to know that we can do something together. Hello, Maggie. I know that a lot of people are self-isolating. I know that a lot of people are just generally keeping their physical distance from others to safeguard our health systems in whatever country you happen to be in. Here at our place, Mark works at home, so he's kind of been at home a lot anyway. I work at home in the studio, so we haven't seen that many people face to face for quite a while as it is. And using technology, the technology that we're blessed with, then we can engage a lot more with people. And through doing these regular posts, yeah, we've got someone from Sweden. Hi, Eva. It's lovely to have you with us. Eva was was the key reason that I started Collective Stitches. So Eva always has a soft place in my heart, and Collective Stitches is a project I'll talk about another day. So there's the sketchbook. Let me try and bring you back the other way. Here we go. So, different type of sketchbook from yesterday. Leads to different things that can be translated in different ways. And can resonate with people in different ways. It can resonate with you as a creative in a different way to the previous sketchbook I showed. It can resonate with viewers in different ways. I'm not saying that any which way of creating a sketchbook is the right way, is whatever suits you. And there we go. I've shown you a couple of my different sketchbooks from two ends of the spectrum over the last couple of videos. I've got something quite special for you tomorrow that I have been lining up. I have an offer for you that is quite intriguing, I think. Something that I have been working on or mulling over, but also trying to test out. And I will be looking for some volunteers tomorrow, and I will make it worth your while. That's all I'm saying. I'm also hoping to introduce you, if she's happy to come on camera tomorrow, to Carol Ann. a good friend of mine, and we will be filming a new online workshop, which is very exciting, and we may or may not tell you more about that tomorrow, but I'm hoping that Caroline will say a few words on camera tomorrow about that as well. So please join me, 1 o'clock. I am not going to share this anywhere else. You can share it, please do, but if you're expecting to see all this video in the Exploring Textiles group, I'm not going to put it there, I'm just going to leave it here. So I leave that with you. All right, put all your commentary below. Sally, usually I take the pages out. Okay, I think you might be in the, sorry, don't know where the sound has gone. Sally, I think you might be in the you might be in the Developing Textbooks workshop. So you'll know. I'm going to post this video on the page, on my page. You'll be able to see it and others, even if you're on a different time zone. Okay. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock. See you then. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting. And if you want to see anything else in particular, then please get in touch with me. Please tag me so that I can find your commentary more easily, because there's a lot going on my social media at the moment. And I will do my best to respond and respond within another video. Okay. So let me know what you'd like me to talk about. I'll try my best. Bye. Keep in touch with one another and keep supporting one another. Bye for now.